Hello, everyone. In this episode, we're covering Songs Sung Blue, Marty Supreme, and Anaconda.
And for the second half of the episode, it's all about snakes. Why does it have to be snakes?
It's a spiritual sequel.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
And welcome to the last episode of the year for the A-list admission. Yeah, we're coming up on the... this will release, I think, was it the 30th?
Sure.
Yeah,
Tuesday? Yeah, the 30th.
The 30th, yeah, yep. So,
And, actually, that's a big thing because it ties into some personal news I just remembered.
Right, yep. Anyway, so welcome. If you don't know who we are, I'm Ricardo.
I'm Cheyenne.
And this podcast is all about the casual viewings of your brand new releases released on Tuesday so you can watch it on the cheap night or for whatever night. Just to make it easier for you to decide what movie to watch. Yeah.
Yup.
Cool. We'll go right into our personal news. The first one's first is obviously Christmas has happened.
So we celebrate it.
And New Year's is coming.
Which we don't care.
Celebrate.
I used to celebrate it going to Disney for New Year's all the time, but it's expensive now. So
you know what I think it is? I think once you get the older you get, the less you give a shit about New Year's. Because New Year's to me is like
meh. I love watching movies during the New Year's, whether it's at the theater or at home. I like watching something that goes through midnight.
Yeah, but yeah, for us, New Year's is nothing. Like we don't go to a party. We don't like watch the ball drop or. Yeah, we kind of just chill and watch movies, and then once midnight hits, we're like, "Oh, Happy New Year!" And then we continue doing what we were doing.
Yeah.
But for Christmas, because we visit both families. So this year was Cheyenne's parents. We saw New Year's Eve,
Christmas Eve.
Oh my gosh, yes, Christmas Eve, and then mine we saw on Christmas Day. But we also spent Christmas Day at the movies.
Yeah. As same old, which we're reviewing. The first two that we saw on Christmas Day today.
Yep. And then the second bit of personal news is been a long time coming, but I finally finished the Superman episode today, and it's going to release actually alongside this one. So today, if you want to watch the Superman episode, it's 2. There's a little blurb at the beginning saying like, thank you for being patient, all that stuff. But yeah, you get technically 2 episodes. It's kind of funny because this ended up happening last year too. We released 2 episodes for the first of the year. It's kind of the same thing, but yeah. So you'll get 2 episodes this weekend, and yeah, it'll be just our review of Superman, our deep dive into Man of Steel versus Superman, Did We Knows, and all a bunch of stuff. But yeah, funny thing is the audio is stereo. So you'll have the fun thing of me in one ear and Cheyenne in the other, and this all happened before we did a bunch of updates to stuff. Mm-hmm. I feel like the podcast has grown so much since that time, and so it's interesting now to kind of look back and go, "Holy cow, we look different, but things look different." Mm-hmm. But yeah,
okay. And with that, I'm really excited for the lost episode to be unlost, to be found.
Yes.
But let's get into some movie news. So first things first, this one comes from Film Seal on Instagram, but Daisy Ridley and Rupert Grint have been cast in T. West's A Christmas Carol.
I thought it was Ty West.
Then it's Ty West. I don't know.
My bad.
Anyway, his upcoming adaptation is called Ebenezer, A Christmas Carol. It added those 2 members, so now it's going to have Sir Ian McKellen, Johnny Depp, and Tremel Tillman so far, which is an amazing cast still. It's also going to have Sam Claflin, who, if you don't know, he's from The Hunger Games. He's from I don't want to botch the name, but he's a handicapped person in a movie.
I don't know which movie.
I'll
put it on the screen.
Yeah, well, Sam Claflin is Finnick Odair in Hunger Games.
Oh, fair.
So,
okay, cool.
Yeah. So it's gonna be with Ty West. I think it's gonna be great, though. I think it'll be really cool.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm also super just excited to see Rupert Grint act again, apart from the Ed Sheeran music videos that he was in, or music.
Yeah, or Harry Potter.
Yeah, but when he was Harry Potter, he was young, so it's gonna be nice to see him act again.
Yeah. Yeah.
Same with Shia LaBeouf in the next Transformers film. This was brought to us by Complex Pop. But yeah, Shia LaBeouf is making his Transformers return, and this was revealed while the actor was doing Steel City Comic Con, and that he's working on it. But man, it's gonna be weird to see him back as Sam Witwicky.
Well, it is rumored. It's not 100% confirmed.
Honestly,
he said he's working on it, but that
it's
could
gonna
mean
be
anything.
so weird. I mean, mind you, I wish the best for Shia LaBeouf. I know he's had a very tough go at it, but hopefully this is his crack into going back into stardom and doing acting roles again, because I did like him as an actor. He was odd and eccentric.
I loved him in Even Stevens and Holes, his teenage years. I liked him a lot.
Yeah, but I think him in Fury was also really good, and then
I've never
obviously
seen
him
it.
in the Transformers movies were really good. But yeah, I think I'm excited to see him act. I hope he's healed from the stuff that was bothering him before.
I haven't really heard much about him anymore, so maybe he took the time.
Yeah, I was gonna say, which is usually a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Last but certainly not least is from Complex Pop. Again, Avatar has officially passed Star Wars as the highest grossing trilogy of all time, which is so insane. The top 5 trilogies now are currently Avatar with 5.6 billion, Star Wars with 4.4 billion, Jurassic World with 3.9 billion, Spider-Man with 3.9 billion, and The Lord of the Rings with 2.9 billion. That's just crazy to me.
Yeah, it's insane. I wonder which trilogy they're talking about, though.
With Spider-Man?
No, with that, but also with Star Wars, because there's 3 different trilogies we're talking about now.
So in the picture that they show, it shows the Force Awakens trilogy.
So the newer ones.
So the newer
ones. Okay, that makes more sense considering.
That makes more sense considering the amount of money.
Yeah, and the older ones wouldn't have generated that much money.
No,
but it's still weird.
Crazy, eh?
Yeah.
Mind you, when Force Awakens came out too, I remember being so excited. That theater was jam packed, but everyone was so hyped, right?
Oh yeah. Anyway, so yeah, that's it for the movie news. That's it for the person news. We're going straight into the movie reviews. The 3 movies that we did watch this week were Song Sung Blue,
Marty Supreme,
and Anaconda.
Ah.
All right, cool. Do you want to do Song Sung Blue, or do you want me to do it? Cool.
I'll do it. So I have such a rough time with the title, though. It's very
I've actually gotten used to it the more we've said it.
If I sing it, then I'll know. But anyway, Song Sung Blue, the director is Craig Brewer. It's rated PG-13 for brief drug use, thematic material, some strong language, and sexual material as well. It is roughly 2 hours and 12 or 13 minutes long, and the main cast include Hugh Jackman, Kate Hudson, Michael Imperioli, Ella Anderson, Mustafa Shakir, Fisher Stevens, and Jim Belushi. And the spoiler-free synopsis is that Song Sung Blue, it's a biographical musical drama inspired by a true story about 2 down-on-their-luck musicians in Milwaukee who form a Neil Diamond tribute band as they find love and modest success performing iconic songs like Sweet Caroline and Cherry Cherry, or Suleiman. The couple navigates personal hardships, including serious injury and emotional setbacks, while striving to keep their dreams and family bonds alive through music. So what did you think of Song Sung Blue?
So I'll say what I thought originally going into that movie before. I was not super excited for this. I thought it was going to be a musical.
Me too.
I thought it was just cheesy from the trailers, and I didn't have any good expectation going in it. The only thing that I thought the movie was going to carry on was Hugh Jackman and Kate Hudson are great actresses. And so I was like, oh, maybe they'll turn it around and make me change my mind. It was the story, man. The story.
It was a great movie, actually.
The story was so compelling. If you like Neil Diamond's music, you'll love this movie.
That was the other reason we weren't super keen, is that we're not huge fans of Neil Diamond, especially Sweet Caroline is one of the most overplayed songs of all time to me.
I completely agree.
Right? So
but no, so if you like Neil Diamond's music, you'll love this. It's perfect. There's a lot of Neil Diamond music, and it's not just Sweet Caroline or Song Sung Blue. It's like a lot of other music that isn't as well known from him. But on top of that, like Hugh Jackman and Kate Hudson, man, they portrayed the couple perfectly. I think it was so, like, the music is good, and like the story of them being the cover band is really good, or tribute band is really good, but it's their relationship that seals that story.
Yeah, the acting for them as a couple is great. Seeing Jim Belushi again was great.
Incredible.
He did a great job. But like all the acting is great. The kids in it are great too. And the story is definitely deeply emotional. It does feel a little drawn out at times because it is quite a long movie. I actually have heard different run times. I didn't really gauge it, but I've heard it's also 2 hours and 22 minutes, not 2 hours and 13. The difference is negligible, obviously, but it does feel a little long. The first two movies both did feel a little long, but this one I enjoyed more.
Yeah, I think the couple was the movie. Like if this was just truly like you didn't see behind the veil of the people and you just saw them performing different,
being a tribute band.
Yeah, then this movie sucks.
Oh, 100%.
But it's the relationship between lightning and thunder that really make that movie phenomenal.
Yeah,
phenomenal. And then it's Mike, right? Is the main character?
Mike, yeah.
Yeah, Mike or Lightning.
Claire and Mike.
Yeah, thank you. Mike's relationship with Claire's children and Mike's relationship with his own daughter. And then Claire's parenting and love for Mike and their love for each other. Everything about it, the emotional connection between them, as well as the professional connection, it was everything. It was everything in this movie. And it became a thing where about two people I just don't give a shit about to people that I would literally watch a whole other movie about.
Yeah.
like I want to deep dive on them. I want to learn more about them. This is very similar to kind of the reaction that we had with Better Man, where it was very much like, oh, I don't give a shit about Robbie Williams. I don't even know who that guy is. To, I want to learn everything about him. I want to listen to his music. Mind you, I know in this case, I don't really care necessarily for Neil Diamond music, and it's not going to make me want to listen to it.
But I had listened to some Robbie Williams prior, and I listened to even more.
Yeah. It's just, it was surprising how much it made me love those characters. It completely changed my opinion going into this movie. Yeah, I was just in love with it.
Yeah, what do you give it?
I think I'm going to rate it a 7.5.
Oh, I was going to say 7, so.
Yeah, I think 7.5.
They don't progressively get lower this time around. We'll see. 7. I'll give it a 7 because we're getting to bare bones here, man. Next
week's episode is going to be all about our ratings for the year, and yeah, we'll get into that near the end. But yeah, anyway, yeah, cool. So 7 and 7.5. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So Marty Supreme. The director is Josh Safdie. The rating is R for some strong language, suggestive references, and thematic intensity. The runtime is 2 hours and 30 minutes, and your main cast is Timothée Chalamet, Gwyneth Paltrow, Odessa Azion, Kevin O'Leary, Tyler Okonma, which is Tyler the Creator, Abel Ferreira, and Fran Drescher. And your spoiler-free synopsis is that set in the 1950s, Marty Supreme follows an eccentric and ambitious young man with a fierce passion for table tennis as he chases greatness beyond the backrooms of New York City. Loosely inspired by the life and legend of ping pong figure Marty the Needle Reisman, the film charts his chaotic pursuit of fame, unconventional relationships, and the fine line between confidence and self-destruction. As his dream take him from local hustles to the world stage and into increasingly bizarre situations, Marty Supreme blends sport energy, dark comedy, personal ambition, and the American dream into a singular cinematic ride. So close. Anyway.
Do you want to finish it, right?
We're good.
Okay.
What did you think of Marty Supreme?
I was okay. I was pretty disappointed. It was very boring. Like, it's a 2.5-hour movie, but it felt really slow. Overall, I mean, again, no discredit to the acting. The acting's great. Timothy is he's just a superb actor. And Odessa did a really good job. I had no idea that was Tyler the Creator.
Nope.
Good for him, because I don't really listen to his music. I think there's one song I like from his Chromacron.
That's more than I know about Tyler the Creator.
It's from his newer album, I think. So don't hate me. I don't know the titles, but he did a great job too.
Phenomenal job.
Setting,
phenomenal job.
Is it like the 30s or 40s?
50s.
No, because he started doing table tennis. He won a bunch in the 40s.
No, but
the original guy.
This was the 50s.
Oh, is that what it said?
Yes, at the beginning of the movie, it was like 1950.
Oh, yeah, set in the 1950s. You literally just said that. My bad.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm with Cheyenne. Like this movie was not, okay. So I wouldn't say it was boring because I think it was aimless for the first 3/4 of that movie, and like though this is like the story of Marty Supreme and how he becomes the famous person that he becomes, this movie pulls you in like 30 different directions to get there. And like I honestly just kind of felt like a chaotic mess. Like it felt like there were 7 different storylines happening at the same time that Marty was somehow keeping track of and somehow making it either worse for him or better for him.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't there was moments where I'm like, I don't know what's happening. I'm kind of just going with it. And like for the better or for the worse, to me it was just a chaotic mess that I was getting tired of. Like, it wasn't boring to me. It was just like, this is too much to deal with.
It wasn't. I also, this out of the 2 that we weren't looking forward to, this I was looking forward to the least. Because I could give 2 shits about table tennis. Sorry. Sure, it's a sport. I agree that it would be a sport because it is a lot, very strenuous, very like, it takes a lot. But it's not my cup of tea.
But the table tennis even took a backseat in this movie. Like
that's the point, kind of though too. Like it's a basis to make it based off of Marty Reisman.
Yeah, but this movie was so like between his mom and his old boss, and it was between the Japanese legend, and it was between this person and that person and Gwyneth Paltrow. Like I felt like I was like, where are we going?
But it also kind of Catch Me If You Can was kind of like that. Because it was about someone, but that was kind of boom, 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 boom.
But it was like one situation
it
after
flowed
another.
Into, yeah.
You know what I mean?
This didn't.
Like
you're right.
This was very much like you're getting pulled to this person, and then that led you down to being pulled by this person, which brought you back to the first person, and it was just all over the place.
I agree.
Like, don't get me wrong, by the end, I was like, okay, I get it. I understand the ride, but the ride was so not worth it. Like,
oh my gosh, I'm so dumb. I was like, the ride? There's a ride?
It's okay.
This makes me want to play table tennis way less now.
Oh, see,
I hate it's ping pong. I also hate that it's called table tennis. I get that it's table tennis. It's ping pong. But I also hate playing it because each round is like, for us, because we're shitty ping pong players, or anyone I've played with, no offense.
Ouch.
It's like 2 serves. Oh, I gotta grab the ball. 2 serves. Oh, I gotta grab the ball again. Like it's just.
I haven't played ping pong in a while, so like to be fair, I'm maybe sucky now. But at one point, I wasn't great by any means, but I was decent.
I'm just making a point.
And I'm defending my skills as a ping pong player.
Okay, you want to join the British Open? Go for it.
No, thank you. Not that good. Anyway.
Well, I do have my British passport, so we can go.
What is your rating for this movie?
4.5.
I was literally going to say the same thing.
Really? I almost said 5, and I'm like, you know what? It's a little lower than meh, because the next one is more than meh. So 4.5.
So the reason why I'm rating it at a 4.5 is because if 5 is like, I don't know what I think about it, this movie I don't like.
But I know what I think about it.
I know what I think about it. Is I don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
But like it's close to I like it. It's to me it's just how much it feels like I'm being pulled apart that I don't like about it.
True.
Yeah. But again, like Cheyenne said, the acting's phenomenal.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do the last one.
Last and final is Anaconda. The director is Tom Gormican. The rating's PG-13 for violence and action, strong language, and some suggestive references. It is an hour and 39 minutes in length, and the main cast include Paul Rudd, Jack Black, Steve Zahn, Thandie Newton?
I think the first one you got.
Yeah, Daniela Melchior and Selton Mello. Cool. The spoiler-free synopsis is that 4 childhood friends, now adults feeling stuck in midlife, decide to fulfill their dream of remaking their favorite snake movie by filming it deep in the Amazon rainforest. What begins as a chaotic indie filmmaking passion project quickly turns into a real survival adventure when a giant anaconda appears and terrorizes them during production, blending laughs, danger, and jungle thrills. So what did you think of Anaconda?
It is like a blast from like 2000s comedies for me. Like it has everything that you need from a 2000s comedy, and it's funny.
Like
it's
a tame Tropic Thunder.
Yeah. Oh.
A tame Tropic Thunder.
A tame is putting
Only because of the setting.
honestly, for me, it feels like akin to like a Wedding Crashers kind of comedy, or Crashers. Sorry, I don't know why I said Crashers.
It's like Jack Black stepping into an adult comedy because he's so known for like Nacho Libre, which sure it's like young adult or like kids Mario, like
Yeah, like what I'm trying to get at in comedy. You're 100% right. I absolutely agree with you. What I'm trying to get at to relate to this kind of humor is very much like a Wedding Crashers, like a I don't know. I'm trying to think of like comedies from that time.
Anything with Owen Wilson or Vince Vaughn,
Sure.
Or like Dodgeball.
Dodgeball would work. Yeah, I kind of like Dodgeball too, where it's like it's definitely a comedy.
Anchorman. Or is that too much?
The Anchorman, I feel like goes a little bit too nuts with it. Anyway, the point is, this movie is good in that it's funny, in that it's very, it really lays into Jack Black's comedy style, Paul Rudd's comedy style, Steve Zahn's comedy style.
Oh, Steve Zahn. I love Jack Black. Steve Zahn's hilarious in this, and I was telling Ricky, I feel like the older he's gotten, the more honed in he is on his comedy. He is hilarious in this. I already liked him, but I loved him in this so much.
That being said, is this movie
blockbuster hit?
No,
it's stupid shit. But you know what I loved about it? It was half the fucking runtime of the other two movies.
No, but okay, for length, sure. For me, it's so much akin to what comedy. The comedies were such a big thing when we were growing up, like the Talladega Nights or Step Brothers or. So
I haven't seen either of those.
Yeah, fair enough, but like
they weren't my shtick, buddy comedies.
I love comedies.
I love like American Pie or Anchorman. Love those. Anchorman,
but they kind of fit this realm too. Like,
yeah,
the idea that I'm trying to get at is like this is a movie where if you had put this nowadays, it's not supposed to be a success because it's not going to be a success. But I would really recommend this movie to people. I think this movie has a lot of funny things, and. Wink, wink. There's some surprises in this movie that I wasn't expecting.
Yeah.
And like it's funny. It is enjoyable. It doesn't take itself seriously, literally in the slightest. It is such a parody to what Anaconda used to be, and like it's funny. Now, this is not going to get a high rating from me, but what are you rating it?
A 5.
You're rating it meh. Just so I'm understanding. I'm not saying that you're wrong. Okay.
Because the other one was 4.5. This is just more than that.
To me, this is a 6.
Okay.
And
that's a little too high.
And I say a 6 because the laughs carry it to a 6. To me, the way that this movie made me laugh brings it to a 6.
There's not funny enough. There's bits that are funny, not funny enough.
I don't know. I was quoting shit to you in the movie, and I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah.
So anyway. Out
of the movies that we saw, I would probably recommend Song Sung Blue if you want something sentimental. Obviously, if you want something just to go see a fun movie, obviously Anaconda. Skip Marty Supreme, but I mean, to each their own.
Yeah. Cheyenne said literally everything I was going to say.
Oh, my bad.
No, it's good. it means we're in agreement, which is
wow.
Rare. But no, like, Marty Supreme is one of those movies where I can see is like an Oscar bait kind of movie. Like this might do well in the Oscars, but it's not. To me, it's not great. Like, actually,
we don't know if it's going to do well at the Oscars or not because if they're sticking to the new rule and people watch the movies.
If we go by what has been typically popular at the Oscars, this will be it. I don't know if Song Sung Blue would be. Hamnet would be. Hamnet's going to do so
well. I honestly hope Timothée would win an Oscar, and he should have won last year. But
what was the movie he was?
Bob Dylan's.
Oh, yeah,
A Complete Unknown. He should have 100% won that Oscar. But because they didn't watch it, I'm hoping this time he gets his.
We'll see. I have no faith in the
redemption.
Oscars.
No, but we'll see. I do still love watching the Oscars. So
we will see them this year, and we'll do a whole thing again this year.
Oh yeah,
and time it better.
What do you mean?
Last year we did it like 2 weeks after.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Anyway, the second half is going to be all snakes.
Yeah, so it's slithers, scares, and seriously big snakes. But why snakes?
Because Hollywood loves Reptile with a grudge.
Yeah, it could be CGI. Could be like
straight
those
to
whole,
DVD.
Even like a home movie style, straight to DVD or straight to TV.
Just a bunch of nonsense, violence,
planes,
trains, and automobiles.
rainforests. Yeah.
It's just a mess usually with snakes. Like even like if you've listened to with the intro, like even that little nod to Indiana Jones is enough to go. Yeah, snakes
Why
are
did it have to be snakes?
snakes are very popular in movies, man.
And it's funny, yeah. Like snakes, some spiders too. Snakes and spiders would be the top.
Which is funny because in this Anaconda movie, it had
there
both.
is a scene with both.
Cool. So let's go.
Yeah, so here's some movies that are very well known in the snake world of movies. Some we've seen, some we haven't, but just kind of giving you an idea if you ever want to look up some snake movies to watch. These are some suggestions.
Cool. So the first one is Anaconda, the original from 1997.
Mm-hmm.
It is the blueprint for all snake movies and all funny and parody and scary and whatever.
And
all of it.
That's the one with Ice Cube and J-Lo?
Yep.
Yeah, and Jon Voight, his accent apparently alone. I haven't seen it. Apparently alone, it's worth watching just for his accent.
Which, okay, so I forgot. We should have mentioned this earlier when we were talking about the newest like Anaconda. You don't need to watch the original.
Oh, no. This is literally a spiritual sequel, as we said.
But it does help you a little bit if you watch the original.
Did you see it, sorry?
No, I've actually never seen it. But it's one of those things where like you get a little bonus thing if you watch it, but if you don't watch it, you're totally fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
But apparently as well, the snake is just like way too smart and way too like all up in your face personal in the Anaconda movie. So do you think this movie, if you've seen it, would be better or worse if the snake talked?
No, it would have sucked.
I mean, that would have been stupid.
So cheesy. There's some movies where that works really well, like for example, Harry Potter.
Mm-hmm.
But no.
Different. That's fantasy. Whereas this is more
sure, but
reality.
if we're talking snakes in movies.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, cool. So the second one is
Snakes on a Plane from 2006. It is exactly what the title says. Obviously, it has Samuel L. Jackson in it. He definitely understood the assignment on this movie. It is like peak mid-2000s, too, of that chaotic energy in action movies, which I can't get enough of mid-2000s music in movies. I think they're so cheesy, fun, good to watch.
So I don't know if you watched it, but is this a good movie or a bad movie? Or a perfect movie or a bad movie?
I think it's the epitome of snake movie for me. I think it's stupid as all get out. But it's just fun to watch. It's just fun to watch Sam Jackson with snakes on a plane.
I was gonna say it's definitely not a perfect movie. It's maybe a perfect snake movie, but
better.
I think it's like you said, peak Samuel Jackson. It is peak chaos. And it's
peak chaos compared to some other ones on the list.
Yes, and then on top of that, it's just like a batshit crazy horror movie for the sake of doing one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally.
Cool. So the third movie we're mentioning is Python from 2000, made for TV. The snake grows as the budget shrinks, which it makes sense, I guess.
It's pretty B-list, but if you're down for like a low budget film, it's entertaining. Yeah. It's like it's good enough.
Yeah, I haven't seen Python or the next one.
The next one's called Boa from 2001. People say it actually feels like Python's weird cousin, which is kind of funny. But the science is fake in it. The snake is huge in it, and people just make bad choices in it. Such is life.
Do people make good choices in snake movies? Snake? I don't think they make
to
any.
Kill the snake, maybe. Like not to I don't condone animal cruelty. I'm just saying in these movies they try to kill the snake. Anaconda, they try to kill the anaconda. So I don't know. I don't know if it's bad choices. I guess it depends on the movie.
Fair. The fifth one is now Venom from 1981, which I've never heard of.
Because it's not Marvel.
That's funny. Desert setting, practical effects, slow burn, snake terror. Actually kind of serious, which doesn't... I don't take snake movies seriously, though.
No. I don't either.
The only one that I've taken quote-unquote seriously is Indiana Jones, and it's not a snake movie. It's just a movie that has snakes.
So kind of lying into that is like some snake movie tropes that people always get. It's like they're bigger than they should be, which I 100% agree with. They make it so grandiose for no reason.
It's always scientists ignoring really obvious signs of danger.
It's kind of like Planet of the Apes does that sometimes too.
True.
Or King Kong.
Yeah. But it's also like snakes, like the science behind snakes also just gets really fucking ignored.
And the snakes do take on a personality where they have like a vendetta against the humans.
Which makes no sense.
Other than like Nagini, but Nagini in Harry Potter is also a human who was turned into a snake. So,
And
or
has
she's
its
an
own-
animagus, but
and has her own vendetta against.
yeah, but a human has a vendetta, not a snake.
Yeah,
The snake just wants to eat people. So like, it does it have the intelligence, I guess, to
I guess
have that vendetta? I mean, I'm now
it must have
grasping
like
at straws
I'm,
here.
I'm
but
curious if there's like a facial recognition in
a
actual
face
snake.
ID for a snake.
Yeah.
Wait,
Like,
what do you mean?
Like, oh, that person fucked me over. That person's cool, so I'm not gonna touch that person. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, they're
like,
chill.
Be able to like
They're chill.
sense. Yeah, I don't know.
If their name starts with an S.
Well, jungle rules always still apply, though. Doesn't matter what kind of snake movie it is. Even when they doesn't make any sense, jungle rules will always apply.
In what way?
The way the snakes slither or cross, like
Yeah.
go on beams, or get into the really
And they're
tight
either
spots.
really small or freaking huge.
You know what's funny? You say really small, but there's not a lot of snake movies I can think of that where the
Snakes on a plane. Okay, they're average. It's not like a boa
Fair,
constrictor.
yeah.
It's like not
It's
a
a snake.
rattlesnake, like a rattlesnake
Yeah.
compared to a boa constrictor, compared to an anaconda or a barracuda, whatever. You know.
Well, the anaconda in both anaconda movies, from what I know, are just it's comically large.
Yeah. But are snake movies underrated creature features? Campy comfort watches? Or completely unhinged yet essential?
All three?
Yeah,
I don't-
100%. They're definitely unhinged for good reason. They're not big selling movies,
Yeah,
but they're not making them to be big selling movies. Other than Snakes on a Plane, I think it did make quite a lot.
I think the Anaconda series also has made a lot of money.
Yeah, but they are
because
very
of-
underrated. Very underrated.
Yeah, but I think those are all weirdly campy comfort watches.
Yeah.
Like people love going back to Snakes on a Plane, Anaconda.
Yeah, but yet change the animal like a shark.
Same thing.
Like there's some are campy, but some are not underrated at that point. Sharks are
sharks-
more overrated.
Yeah, you're right. Sharks are more overrated. You're 100%. Like
Right?
like Meg, like Jaws,
Mhm.
like is it Under the Sea? No.
Deep Blue Sea.
Deep Blue Sea.
That I kind of liked that when I watched it, but I don't
Apparently
remember.
it's awful.
I think I remember it being bad, but I also watched it when I was like 13, so I probably liked it.
Yeah, but then shark movies, and then we go into the stupid where Sharknado happens.
Oh my gosh,
But like Sharknado to me,
it's intentionally stupid.
right?
Deep Blue Sea wasn't trying to be.
But it was.
It just Dangerous Animals was
Right.
trying not to be,
Oh,
and
it
that
was so bad.
that blew out the water. No offense, no
Yeah.
pun intended. I mean, but yeah,
Yeah. So
So-
snake movies
yeah,
sucks.
Snakes.
No, I'm joking.
it sucks.
But
okay.
speaking of sucks,
Well,
we're gonna
not
go
sucks.
into we're gonna go into the best and worst of December. So, and this will be our last best and worst of
Crazy.
month wise.
Crazy.
Because next week there's no movies coming out.
Literally none, and it's crazy. There was one other
Crazy.
movie that we wanted to see, but it's a limited release, so it did not come out.
We're gonna
close
see
to
if
us.
we can. If it's out, we'll maybe watch it. But
Yeah.
don't have high expectations
It's
for it.
should I mention what it's called?
Sure, go.
It's called "Is This Thing On?" with Will Arnett and Laura Dern.
Directed by, oh my gosh, why am I forgetting his name?
I wasn't looking for the director.
It's
so.
Rocket Raccoon. It's Hangover.
Oh yeah, it's Bradley Cooper. He's in it too. So, we'll still keep an eye out for that. See if it ends up coming. But a lot of those movies, especially by Searchlight, tends to be limited first, and then it takes finally a while. But I'm not going to say how many movies we've seen this year, but the total's really cool. So I'm
Yeah.
really, and then this is including 2 that we saw at the end of December of 2024 that we included in our first episode.
Yep.
So,
guys.
but yeah, do you want to go into it?
Cool. So the list of movies that we watched in December, starting with Hamnet,
Five Nights at Freddy's 2,
Silent Night, Deadly Night,
Ella McKay,
Wake Up Dead Man,
Avatar: Fire and Ash,
The Housemaid,
The SpongeBob Movie, Search for SquarePants,
Song Sung Blue,
Marty Supreme.
Anaconda.
So, what was your least favorite?
This one. So on the list, we should say that for 2-star movies, it's Hamnet and the SpongeBob movie.
Yeah.
The SpongeBob movie to me is worse.
The worst one for me is Hamnet.
Really?
Oh, it's acting superb. I would rather rewatch SpongeBob anytime because it's a cartoon, just flighty cartoon.
So the reason why I rated SpongeBob worse is because to me, it's not SpongeBob.
No,
like,
but I have no interest in rewatching Hamnet at all.
I would rewatch Hamnet for the acting because the acting was unbelievable.
Yeah, but I don't care for it.
Fair.
But
Fair.
best, I mean, our tops were.
Yeah, I know what our best.
So
is.
our tops actually never cracked more than 3.5 this
which
month.
I feel like is a. I think my rating for this, my favorite, it hit 4.
Okay, well I can
4
always adjust, but
No, wait.
the 3.5s were Song Sung Blue, The Housemaid, Avatar, Fire, and Ash.
Cool. So what is your best?
I have to go with Avatar.
Yeah, it's no question to me.
Not gonna lie, I really did like FNAF 2, and I know I'm gonna get a lot of haters for that, but whatever. I liked it. I thought it was fun. I would rewatch that too. But Avatar, Fire, and Ash, I have to give it to that. I'm obsessed with Avatar, as people know. It is obviously, we mentioned that it's the highest grossing trilogy now of all time.
Yep.
For good reason. The graphics are incredible. We got to see it in a high frame rate IMAX, which was smooth, slick, crystal clear, and you have to give it up for the CGI and the scenery is gorgeous.
Yeah. For me, the very close second is Song Sung Blue. Like especially for a movie that I had very low expectations for.
Yeah.
Whenever a movie can change my negative expectation to a very positive outcome, it rings very, very strong in my head.
Yeah.
But yeah, Avatar is just so good. I know the story. There's some lacking to the story, but it truly is just a phenomenal movie.
Yeah. I will update our letterbox because I do think it's deserving of a 4.
Yeah. So the worst was for me,
SpongeBob.
SpongeBob.
For me, Hamnet.
The best.
Avatar, Fire, and Ash.
100%.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So now we'll go into our.
Did we know Snake Movies edition?
So you won't see this, but on our thing is we have emojis to like describe everything
to differentiate. Yeah.
This entire time, all I could see, it's a snake emoji, but all I could see was the onion. Do you know the onion like news?
Oh
thing?
yeah, I thought it was a green pretzel.
Okay. I kept seeing,
I do see the onion, man. I haven't read that in a while. For years, I also thought it was real, not satirical. So
I mean, to be fair though,
I actually now it bothers me. I refuse to read the onion now.
Love
no, I
the
hate
onion.
Satirical. That makes it sound like it's supposed to be real. I hate it.
I love it because I know if you know it's fake, it's enjoyable. If you go into it thinking it's like the first time I read it and I thought it was legit, I hated when I found out it was fake. But then going back to it and going, all right, I know this is fake. It's enjoyable because you read it as entertainment, not as news.
I know it's like reading a book. I know.
Anyway.
If I'm gonna read news, I need to read real news. But anyway,
Sorry to get
that's okay.
pulled off.
Did we? No. Let's get into it. So, do you want to go first?
Sure. Snakes on a Plane was originally titled Pacific Air 121 until fans begged the studio online to keep the ridiculous name, proving the internet can be right sometimes. Did we know?
No.
Not at all.
No.
I actually always thought this was called Snakes on a Plane.
So did I.
The fact that it was called Pacific
Air 121 is so weird.
So
it feels like it's more a plane movie than a snake movie.
100%.
Like Air Force One or like, you know.
I still don't understand. I mean, we haven't seen the movie, to be fair. But like, I don't understand how that fits in.
No. But most killer snakes in movies are actually several snakes edited together because they get tired, cold, or straight up refuse to perform. Did we know?
No, but it makes sense.
No, I didn't think of it. I thought it'd be mostly CGI.
No. I'm saying I think they mean like if a movie uses real snakes, it's like 10 snakes to do the same action.
Yeah.
Because the snake will just get bored.
Yeah, true.
Right, but it makes sense. It's just I never thought of it that way.
Yeah.
Sorry. The anaconda in Anaconda is wildly unrealistic. Real anacondas aren't venomous and definitely don't scream when they die. Did we know?
No. Wait, sorry. Yes, but also Anaconda, this specific one is 1997.
Sure. Sorry, yeah.
But that's okay. No, this I did know, sorry. The real anacondas.
Did I? Yeah, I was going to say, I didn't know that in the movie they screamed or were venomous. I just assumed they just were accurate to the snake. They just made it bigger.
Apparently
which is,
not.
yeah, okay, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Snake movies almost always exaggerate snake speed. In reality, even fast snakes top out at around 12 to 20 kilometers an hour, which is still scary, just not really movie scary. Did we know? No. I just picture them fast.
I think because movies and TV shows have fucked us over.
That's still scary. Like it is. 20 kilometers.
It's fast.
I'm running.
But you would out. But
would
like,
you outrun that?
I mean,
20 kilometers?
But you have to keep in mind, snakes can't keep up that top speed.
Well, like,
Right?
they
So-
apparently get cold or tired or straight up refuse. So
So what I think is like that 20 kilometers an hour is when they're striking, when they're just about to jump somebody. But apart from that, they can't go that fast.
true.
Hollywood snake sounds are usually reused rattlesnake audio, even when the snake on screen isn't even a rattlesnake at all. Did we know?
No.
No, I actually thought all the snake sounds are different. I never noticed.
No,
that it was the same
now I think about it, they all have that like kind of shaky rattle
I guess
sound,
so.
right? To know
Yeah.
it's a snake. That is weird,
That's
though.
fucking annoying now.
That's really annoying.
Now every time I see a snake movie, I'm going to be paying attention. Ugh.
There's an actual subgenre nickname for these films called serpent cinema because apparently snake trash was too honest. Did we know?
Oh,
No. I do. I kind of like either snake cinema even or serpent trash. Like serpent cinema is great. I actually love that. I think it's really funny.
see, now I just want to call it snake trash, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, and our last one is snakes are one of the most common movie fears because humans are biologically wired to spot snake shapes faster than most other animals. So yeah, your fear is ancient. Did we know?
I guess like I didn't think about it, but if I think about it, yeah, I would. That makes sense.
I guess it's all biological, right? Like if
Well,
your
definitely you can
ancestors-
spot a snake faster. Yeah,
Well, I'm thinking your ancestors have probably been killed off by snakes, so
maybe.
like over time your brain has just been wired to spot that
Maybe.
because you're more likely to die from that than like other
Maybe.
deaths in the world,
Yeah.
right? So it makes sense. I didn't think about it. It's cool fact though.
Yeah.
So just before we get to the end of our episode, which I know this one was a little bit fast, but bear with us. I want to talk about next week's episode. Like I know we'd mentioned there was no new movie next week, and that we're doing, but next week, yeah. So next week is going to be our best and worst of 2025, or what we're going to call the A list. And then we're also going to do some like reminiscing of this past year about us doing our first year of the podcast and all the bumps across the road and how we've grown and stuff like that. And then also we're going to talk about what we're excited for next year, both podcast episodes, but also what we're excited movie-wise. Because things have definitely escalated because we're near the end of the year, so movies are coming out sooner and sooner.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I know, like even just top of my head, I could think of the Avatar movie I'm so excited for. The Last Airbender.
Oh, I was gonna say
Yeah,
that's not till not. No.
But I know Cheyenne's excited for Michael.
I'm excited for Doomsday
Ooh.
and Toy Story 5.
I'm hesitant
well,
with Toy Story 5. But like,
yes,
yeah,
but like that's what we're gonna talk about in the next
100%.
episode.
I'm excited for the next Spider-Man movie that's coming out next year.
Yeah.
But yeah, like there's so much that's coming out. We'll go into it fully next episode. The 52nd episode. Sorry, no, the first episode of the A-list. We'll get into it on the next episode, which will be the 53rd episode of the A-list admission. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you want to follow us along on any other podcast websites like Spotify, Apple Podcast, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, wherever you get your podcasts, follow us along. On YouTube and on Spotify, you can watch the video versions of this. Watch our beautiful faces. If you want to follow us on any social media, we got it all from Facebook, Twitter, Threads, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. Nope, not Letterboxd. Is it Letterboxd?
Letterboxd, yeah.
Why am I thinking? Because I
'Cause he
always used to
always-
say LinkedIn, and so I always like
Don't have
panic.
LinkedIn.
Well, not the A-list LinkedIn, but whatever. Yeah, and if you want to rate us any stars, rate us on Spotify or wherever you get your podcasts.
Yeah, and feel free to share our stuff because we've been getting a lot of comments, mostly disagreeing when it comes to FNAF 2.
But that- I mean-
that's great. Honestly, I'd rather people give us their opinion or what they don't like about our opinion or do like about our opinion.
I mean, movies are subjective, right?
Yeah.
Like these are just our opinions, so we
Yeah.
want to release our opinions out to the world so we can get people to go, "You're wrong." I don't care.
That's it.
Yeah.
But you're wrong, but also
Why?
we're going to the movies because we enjoy going to the movies and we like giving out our feedback.
Yeah. So we want to hear your feedback. Let us know what you think. Share it with all your friends, family, enemies, pets, whatever.
Pets.
Yep. What else is there? There's more.
Honestly,
Comment, subscribe, ring the bell,
ring the bell.
share it.
Toot the horn. Yeah. No, and Happy New Year as well. Because
Yes,
I think
Happy
the
New
next
Year.
time you see us, it will be 2026.
Yes, it will.
That's crazy. But yeah, I'm very excited for another year. Hopefully, fingers crossed, bigger and better things to come. If you've been watching too the entire year, we really, really appreciate it.
100%.
We know we have some consistent people that like and comment, so we appreciate that.
Yeah.
But yeah, word of mouth, please and thank you. Just share it with your friends, like Ricky said too. We really do enjoy doing this, and it's so much fun, and it's a lot of hard work and a lot of money.
But it's all paying off slowly. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. And until next time,
we'll see you at the movies.
See you there. Bye.
Bye.